Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this video is very exciting because I will be talking to you about my experience traveling from India, New Delhi, all the way to Melbourne, Australia. So as we all know that Australia has had its international borders closed for over 2 years. So of course this is a very exciting opportunity for each and every one of us. If you're traveling to Australia in the near future, I will be sharing a few notes that you may find helpful. And if you have already traveled, then I know you will be able to relate with me and my experience. So do like this video, comment down below, and share it with a friend who will find it helpful. So without further ado, let's get started. So in this trip, I am traveling from New Delhi, India, transiting in Sydney for 3 hours, which actually later got extended as there were delays and technical issues, but thankfully made it to the final destination, which is Melbourne, Australia. Now, before I even boarded onto the flight, the first thing which was evident from the let-go was this was going to be a big flight. I mean, just by the long queues that were being formed everywhere. And you could really tell that everyone was coming out of their shells after quarantine or the COVID lockdowns because everything was definitely not running at full capacity. I mean, the printing machines weren't operating, so getting the boarding passes was a hurdle. And just in general, there were so many people traveling, so it was, testing your patience. But thankfully, we made it, and as you can see in this clip, we're taking off, which was such a relief because, it had been a very stressful process all along. So now I'm showing you the washroom in this flight. It is actually quite small, just barely enough room to move around, and yeah. So, after what felt like forever, we finally got dinner, which was not too great. I mean, it's not gourmet food, but it's like the typical chewy, half cooked, and slightly cold airplane food. But nevertheless, standing in those lines did build up an appetite, so. But the star meal was the dessert, which was a dairy free kulfi, which I mean honestly tasted delicious and truly felt like home. So, as you can see, I'm really gonna savor this ice cream. So, traveling from Delhi to Sydney takes about approximately 12 hours and 15 minutes. So, one can get easily bored, but thankfully, everyone has a screen in front of them, so at least you could watch a movie and pass 2 hours. So, as you can see, there are good options, new releases, but the only downfall is that there are no Bollywood options. So, for the moment being, I am going to watch The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, which is actually a great film. So, yeah. So, after a relatively uncomfortable nap, I woke up to breakfast, which I will be opening up now. So, as you can see, there's a muffin. And now let's open the lid. Hold on, this is stuck. Okay. Okay. So, what is it? Ooh, that's interesting. It's South Indian dishes, vada, upma, and rajma. Okay, so now let's open this up. Oh, that's bright. Okay, so it's clearly daytime, and yeah, it looks. Wait, let's focus this a little. Yeah. Wow, that looks good. I don't know exactly where we are, but we must be reaching, I guess. Now, I wasn't able to film much afterwards solely because it was so hectic at the airport and the luggage was not booked directly to Melbourne, so there was a lot of things to manage, and thankfully we caught the next flight and we were received by the university at the airport, and now I will be sharing the journey back home. The view was fantastic. I mean, some of my Punjabi colleagues who were with me described the scenery as, being in Chandigarh. So if you've ever been there, then you might, understand the analogy. So as you can see, I mean, it doesn't get more attractive to see the city as the sun is setting and wow, it can really, take the pain away from the long journey. Wow. So we finally reached the campus, and I will do a pan to show you. I mean, how beautiful does it look? Just greenery everywhere, so peaceful, so quiet, so clean, and yeah, love it. That is all for the vlog. Thank you for watching and following along my journey. I am so excited for what Australia has in store, and if you would like to see more content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.